Here we go again. Another soggy day in store across the region. Take your umbrellas with you because we're in for yet another soaker. More coastal flooding concerns as we go directly to Atlantic City about the situation on what's going on there. And reason to celebrate. The one and only Philadelphia Phillies have punched their ticket to the playoffs. The drought finally is over. Good morning to everybody on this Tuesday, October 4th. Welcome to CBS 3 Eyewitness News this morning, streaming live on CBS News, Philadelphia. My name is William, being substituted today by my Aunt Janelle in the pink and my Uncle Jim Donovan looking handsome as ever. My sister Larissa has her forecast coming up next, and then Auntie Chandler doing traffic after that. So let's go to it right now.
That's the case at the 6 o'clock hour. And before I even show you radar, I want to show you what you will be facing as you step outside the door. You'll need to bundle up. We're talking a heavier jacket, if not some layers, as now become northeast winds. Thirdly, as we take a look at the Poconos, feeling only like 42 here in Philly, it feels like 39 degrees. Yeah, it's pretty brutal out there. This is what's happening. Picking up on rain out, lighter showers as we cross the bridge into Pennsylvania, with a pocket of steadier rain out towards Lancaster County, and then you can South Jersey actually catching what we call a lull or a break in the action. But there's more rain just offshore as this area of the continues to spin offshore, and that's what's been battering the coast, Chandler, with rain, with wind, and of course these raw and chilly temperatures. Unfortunately, that'll be the case all day long today. I'll walk you through the storm, but for now, I'll send it over to you, Chandler.
Yeah, Larry, it's another tough start to the day. Those windshield wipers working once again this morning. But as I said, it's quiet in terms of the conditions, so you just have to worry, or it's quiet in terms of the incident conditions, I should say. It's a Tuesday morning, folks, so just be extra cautious on the roadway. Some areas, of course, the shore is really a mess this morning due to the flooding conditions. But let's start off on 95 near Route 141. Yeah, you're seeing just wet roadways this morning, so extra time will be needed as you travel to your destination. At least all of us are getting no accidents. One incident along South to tell you about Market Frankfurt Line eastbound service is currently operating with some delays. That's due to equipment problems right at 13th Street Station. Again, that's for the Market Frankfurt Line. And we'll talk about Route 1 or 95 right near Route 1. You can see a quiet drive starting to pick up just a bit as you make your way northbound here. And we'll end a live look at the Ben Franklin Bridge. Once again, the wet roadways, at least no construction. All lanes are getting into.
All right, thank you, Aunt Chandler. 603, our top story is none other than a Jersey Shore flooding. Oh no. That's over Atlantic City right there. Eyewitness News reporter and my Uncle Ross is joining us live right now from AC, Atlantic City that is, with the very latest. Good morning to you, Uncle Ross. It's quite windy down there too. Those winds have been sharp and whipping.
I want to show you how strong the surf is here along the north end of the Atlantic City Boardwalk. Look at those waves that have been crashing into the seawall here. It's just been incredible to see. Sometimes they're so powerful that it actually sends water spewing on itself. So thankfully we are out here alone on the boardwalk because it's not the safest of conditions. Accustomed to this or prepared for it as we have. I do want to show you some of the soggy scenes down the shore yesterday, spanning from Atlantic City where we are to Ocean City to Wildwood. Police roads, but not before cars were left abandoned in the middle of the road here in Atlantic City. Today's expected to be the third day in a row significant rainfall down the shore. Flooding is expected on Route 30 and Route 40 along Melrose Avenue from Massachusetts Avenues and West End in Chelsea Heights as well. Also, beach erosion from the storm is a concern along some spots along the shore, and officials are warning everyone to take the storm seriously.
We encourage residents to stay safe. Health and safety is paramount. And we take this storm seriously.
That mainly pertains to the tide, and that's what we're going to be watching over the course of the day. Low tide is scheduled to happen around 9 a.m. this morning, so tide is actually in the midst of receding right now, and then high tide, another round of it is expected to arrive around 3:30 this afternoon. So the second half of today, looking for some more, and we'll keep an eye on that and keep you updated along the way.
Be safe out there. Thank you so much for that update, Uncle Ross. You can always get live updates on the weather on CBS Philadelphia's website at cbsphiladelphia.com. Well, breaking overnight, one person is dead after being shot in the neck in North Philadelphia. So, with that being said, it took place at Ogontz and Stenton Avenues. The person later died at the Einstein Medical Center. Investigators are working to determine what happened here, and no arrests have been made. A viewing will be held for Nicholas, a 14-year-old boy who died when he and 4 other teenagers were shot outside of the Roxborough High School. New developments in the search now continues. According to police, they say they recovered hundreds of DNA samples from an SUV that are connected to the shooting. Investigators haven't found a motive yet, but sources tell CBS 3 that several people have now been identified as of right now. Police say the 14-year-old was not just the intended targeting suspect. His funeral services will be held on October 5th. Turning yourself in, that's the only message that the person is responsible, injuring a 5-year-old girl plus 2 others along with an adult. And that incident took place on Friday, September 2nd at 56th and Vine Streets. That man's name is Mr. Andre. So, I don't know why he does those things, to be honest though, but he should be dealt with. If you see the suspect that is on my TV screen, don't try to approach him and don't even try to talk to him. The second child who was injured in that accident has been released from the hospital, recuperated. Shifting gears now, it's about time that the Phillies clinched a playoff spot back in 2011. Let's have some of the highlights of yesterday's game. The Phillies beat the Astros 3-0 to clinch their first playoff spot since Ryan Howard, Chase Utley, and Jimmy Rollins. The legends are impressed, and so am I. Tonight you'll see the Phillies do battle with the Houston Astros to close out the regular season. On my birthday, October 7th, it's most likely that they're going to face off against either the St. Louis Cardinals or the New York Mets, who remain in first place since 2006. We have lots more news to get to when we come back. Stay tuned for more.